remember Baba Waba tried to dig into Whitney Houston, and it was like the greatest interview in the world. And Whitney Houston was sitting there with a straight face, high as booty coo, lying. I loved it. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Today's lookies will be our Safax Village shades. Ooh, ow. When I tell you these is, replicated, okay, all right. Yeah, these is vicious, y'all. Ooh, yeah. But all shades, excluding the punk funk shades, will come with a free case. We got to give you some kind of incentive to go over there to the Uptop Beauty and buy shit, okay? And if you are not already a part of our book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's continue talking about Call Her Miss Ross, the unauthorized biography of Diana Ross, the boss, by JRT. Y'all know I think I'm cute, not just because I got these shades on, child, but I done got my teeth fixed. I had a chip in my tooth, y'all. And my dentist is back home in the DMV, y'all. And I was around here going crazy, y'all. I'm for real, y'all. My brain was messed up. And, when you on camera, you try to have your, smile as perfect as possible, child. I was around here. I was all, insecure. I was like, child, they about to say something about that chipped tooth. But y'all didn't. Thank y'all. Y'all love me. And I love you. Y'all ain't even had no coffee today. I'm giving that shit up. In November 1978, Barbara Walters planned to interview Diana for one of her primetime television specials. Diana had met Walters before, and like many other stars, was tremendously intimidated by her. Why? Fuck her. Fuck her. Don't she eat? That's all she had to do. Oh, do she? I don't know, but Baba Waba ain't that special. Now, okay. Yeah, she will dig in your shiz, okay? I respect Baba Waba because of the fact that, she, at the time was that person to get the meat and the potatoes. But Diana DeRoss, don't be scared of her. Walters is known for the manner in which she cracks the carefully constructed celebrity facade, and Diana had worked too hard on hers to have it shattered on national television. Naturally, she was reluctant to do the interview. Perhaps one of the reasons she consented was to face her fear of Walters. It was her decision to do it, no one else's. Well, what I feel is that what you got to be scared of is just Baba Waba, okay? And then on top of that, all you had to do was Whitney Houston, that damn Wendy Williams. Okay, that's all you had to do. Man, girl bang. But Baba Waba was vicious. She was vicious, okay? Because remember Baba Waba tried to dig into Whitney Houston, and it was like the greatest interview in the world. And Whitney Houston was sitting there with a straight face, high as booty coo, lying. I loved it. But she was frantic, said one of Diana's employees at the time, just absolutely desperate to make a good impression on this woman to win her over. Who cares? It's Baba Waba. Who cares? Why would you want to win that bitch over? She ain't nobody. Oh, She considered it a real challenge. She took the time to read everything that she could get her hands on having to do with Barbara Walters. God, what if she asked me that question? She kept saying. She was referring to the obvious one about Florence Ballard. Diana Ross has always appeared disingenuous when asked what happened to Florence Ballard. Therefore, people usually assume that she alone was responsible for Florence's downfall. That, of course, is not true. Diana has never once been open about what really happened to Florence and why she had to leave the group. Instead, she only made veiled excuses like, oh, she was just tired and wanted to get married, which she told Rona Barrett in 1973. Child, Rona Barrett, you might got to Google her because Rona Barrett was like a big deal too. Okay, all right. Perhaps Diana would be treated more fairly by the public if she would only be more forthcoming about what happened. No, that's not going to happen because, you know, them Aries feel like it ain't none of your business. You'd be like, wait a minute, girl. Wait, what? You trying to tell me that black baby belonged to Bob Silverstein? Is that what you trying to do? Girl, okay. Yes, that's Bob's baby. Girl, burn. The day before the Walters interview, Barbara and her crew visited Diana's home to see what color she had in the living room and which day we're going to take. Barbara Waba's crew go to the house to make sure that they have the lighting right for the background and stuff, right? You know, for taping and, you know, interviewing and stuff like that, right? Diana Ross was so nervous that she was like, oh, it's not right, okay? Barbara Waba and her crew got everything together, you know, for whatever, you know, decorations or decor she had in the house. Diana Ross' nerves were so bad that she went and changed everything. For Barbara Waba? Man, please. She told Walters, I'm scared of what you're going to ask me. Don't be afraid of me, Barbara Waba said, winking at her. The next day, Barbara and crew arrived and discovered that Diana had the room completely refurnished and repainted a totally different color, all in 24 hours. I just wanted it to look pretty for you, Diana explained. During the interview, Barbara did not waste a moment. People say you are cold and difficult and testy. Diana visibly squirmed in her seat. Where does that stuff come from? Gee, Diana began, almost at a loss for words. I have been cold and testy. That is one of the things that ... Her voice trailed off. She had to stop to choose her words carefully. Well, when you're wanting everything to be right, a lot of times you make a lot of mistakes and you are quite rough on people and you forget. Lately, in the last couple of years, I've gotten better in my relationships with people. Diana, when Florence died, and she died penniless, ... Anticipating the dreaded question, Diana cut Barbara off. Yes, it's so funny, she said as she nervously ran her fingers through her hair. I knew exactly what you were going to ask. She sounded irritated. You can't help but ask that, Barbara continued, ignoring Diana's agitation. Why did she leave the Supremes? Diana took a deep breath and then sighed. I think it was, you know, the point of I'm tired and I want to quit. We looked older than what we really did. Like, I'm getting irritated in this book, how much they talk about Florence, okay? This is the Diana Ross book, not the Florence Ballard book, okay? But it's like you can't say one name without the other. Don't you think Diana is sick and tired of people constantly browbeating her about fucking Florence? Tired. Later, in Barbara Waba's interview, Diana talked about her life as an entertainer. Barbara then asked her what she was most proud of in her life. Diana answered quickly, I'm proud of myself. I thought she was going to say her family because, you know, she's very family oriented. At the end of November 1978, Berry Gordy's father died at the age of 90. After a long illness, Berry was deeply saddened by the loss, as were many of the Motown artists. Pops had been the patriarch of the Motown family, and without him, many of the artists felt that things would never be the same. Child, things ain't been the same for a long while. Things ain't been the same ever since Bertie Gordy figured out that Diana Ross was his ticket to the millionaireness. Okay? At about that time, towards the end of 1978, director John Boorman submitted a movie treatment to John Calley, head of Warner Brothers. The film, entitled The Bodyguard, was intended as a vehicle for Diana Ross and Ryan motherfucking Neal. Now, I knew this, right? But we got some tea coming, okay? You know, JRT, thank you, girl. I mean, boy. Thank you so much, because you giving us a whole lot of information that we didn't know, or at least I didn't know, okay? Because you imagine Diana Ross and Ryan O'Neal, black and white, swirling, sucking face. Oh, my goodness, that would have been beautiful. Now, you know, Whitney to Houston, all right, and the Kevin Costner also did an excellent job. Okay, but I'm saying it would have been vicious, all right, because Ryan O'Neal is one of the finest white men in the world. Now, he batshit crazy, okay? He is batshit crazy, and he still need to, you know, be called upon by the CPS, the Child Protective Services, about what he did with his children or didn't do with his children, okay? But that would have been a beautiful sight, you hear me, okay? I wonder if Diana Ross ever think in her head, I should have done that damn movie. Maybe. Diana had someone in her office read the treatment, and this person told her that the idea was clever and that she might want to consider doing the film. Diana then called Ryan to discuss the movie and to reacquaint herself with him. The Bodyguard was envisioned as an exciting, tense, mysterious, sexy drama with a musical backdrop. It was about a black female singer who was making a career change and in the process distancing herself from her mentor manager, a man very jealous of her and resistant of the idea. When the singer begins receiving death threats, she becomes frightened and decided to hire a bodyguard. She interviews dozens of men, most of whom are black and solidly built, until she chooses Ryan O'Neal, not because of his muscles, but because of his sharp instincts. Now, I don't know if Diana Ross would have been singing the same songs as Whitney Houston. I doubt it, you know, because we love Diana, but we know she ain't no Whitney Houston, okay? We gonna tell that truth right there. We ain't gonna goop the children on that one, but we know good damn well, okay, that the Diana Ross wouldn't have been able to sing, share my life, take me for what I am. Y'all know I ain't no singer. 'Cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Ah! You know Diana Ross can't sing that shit. I'm with the bullshit today. It's my house, and I live here. Hey, es mi casa, y vivo aquí. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, subscribe, visit uptopbeauty.com, and remember this: the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves you, babies. Y'all better have a good one.